See, being the active father that I am, because I don't talk about this, I actually live it day in and day out. I attended my son's Meet the Teacher / open house on Tuesday, and it was very interesting, needless to say, because as I'm walking through the halls, I can already see a whole bunch of woke liberal things like I am an ally of diversity, equity, inclusion. You got your rainbow flags. You got the teachers with the colored hair. Yes, a whole bunch of what I would deem weirdo shit, right? And this is why it's important, guys, that when you have children, you attend these things so you can see exactly what the culture is, what the narrative is, and you as a parent who should be the primary influence in your child's life, if you don't believe in those type of things, you got to make sure that your children reject all of those things, and they are at school just to get their education and nothing else. Okay, that is the primary reason why they're there, to learn, to get educated, to graduate and move on with their lives, not to be indoctrinated. But anyways, as I'm talking to my son's teachers, I keep getting the same feedback from them. He's well mannered. He's well behaved. He doesn't talk out of turn. He does not disrupt anything. He does his work. They don't have to get on to him. I'm talking about the math teacher, the science teacher, the English teacher, the PE coach, every single teacher that he has, right? And I started feeling a sort of type of way because I'm like, damn, isn't this the expectation for most parents when they have children, when they send them off to school? But apparently, according to my son, that's not the case, because a lot of y'all got some badass kids. But before I get started, you know what I'm about to say. It is Thursday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now it is exactly 5:04 a.m. and this is the first official day of my work week. Even though I went in on Monday and I went in on Wednesday, yesterday, to work to run up that bag to get that overtime, because let me tell you something. When these kids, especially your boys, are going through their adolescent years, that puberty is still going on, they're eating you out of house and home, they're sprouting, growing like crazy. You have to buy new shoes every few months. You got to buy new clothes every few months. So my son is in my pockets right now, especially when it comes to basketball, but it's all worth it. Children are an investment that we must invest in because they're our legacy. They are the ones that make sure that they solidify that and that they carry our name even after our deaths, guys. So it is very, very important that we invest everything, every resource, all of the time, give them the attention that they need in order for them to be productive citizens in society. But yes, I was taken aback a whole lot when it came to getting these responses from my son's teachers and even his response, because he told me like, yeah, there's a lot of kids in my classroom that be acting up, don't do what they're supposed to do, and they just cause a whole bunch of disruptions, and I just don't pay attention to that. I just do my work. And right there is a clear indication of good parenting, guys, because as much as we love our children and we want to make sure our children have everything that they need, the thing that they also need is discipline. Yes, discipline. See, a lot of people might look at discipline as a bad thing, right? But I look at discipline as a phenomenal thing. Why do I think it's a phenomenal thing? Because it sets boundaries. Because we all need boundaries because we overstep them as human beings, right? And us as parents, we have to be the ones to basically show what boundaries are to our children at a young age. Give them discipline. Let them know that there are consequences for their actions. As men, yes, men, we are the ones that instill structure in our children. We let them know, like, look, This is how you are supposed to conduct yourself at all times. And if you don't, these are going to be the consequences, and you will be held accountable for your actions for doing said thing. And as much as we don't want our children to be upset with us, well, at least the ones that want to be their children's friends, because I don't give a damn if my son gets upset with me. And I know he gets upset with me from time to time, but I don't care. My job is to be a parent, to be a father, to be a role model to him, and also to make sure when he leaves this house, he represents the family name in me, okay? Because our children are extensions of us. If they act a damn fool, guess what happens? The people who see your child act a damn fool, they looking at you like you're not doing your job as a parent. And I never want anybody to look at me that way. This is why my son is not a problem child, and he always conducts himself in the right way. Everybody tells me this about my son, and he's not perfect. He's a freaking teenager, right? But at the end of the day, he understands if I do something and my father finds out, there's going to be consequences for that. And he don't want these problems. It's always better to be on my good side than be on my bad side, because if you're on my bad side, I will make it a point to make your life a living hell. That's just how I'm made. That's just how my mindset is. And I'm never, ever changing that. So having structure is super important, not only in our lives, right? Because as an adult, as a man, we should already be structured individuals. So when we have offsprings, we have to project that onto them as well, because they need to be better than us, right? They need to be the evolved version of us, and they need to take things to the next level to where we couldn't. I tell my son that all the time. I'm investing everything into you so you can be better than me. So you can take whatever life that I have, the life that we're living right now, and you take it to the next level. That's why it's important to invest in your children more than you invest in yourself. See, before you have children, you're supposed to be investing in yourself first, right? Because listen, you only have you to take care of. So that is the perfect time to do so. But when you have children, all of your goals and your dreams and your aspirations, that comes second. Your child has to come first. And there's a lot of parents that are not willing to do that. And what is the results? Them being bad as hell. Yes, being bad as hell, because a lot of y'all kids are bad. Sorry to say it, not sorry to say it, which means you need to do a better job. You need to lock in and get more focus on making sure that your child is representing you, your family, your last name, as well as possible. Who wants to go to a meet the teacher, parent teacher conference, and you hearing about all of the bad things your kids are doing? That's embarrassing. I don't ever want to experience that, and I will never experience that. Why? Because the discipline and the structure starts here, and it projects itself outside of these doors. And I'm very stern. I want what I want. I am a king. This is a benevolent dictatorship. And if things are not operating the way that I need them to be, guess what? The hammer goes down. Bad grades, you get grounded, you get punished, TVs getting snatched off the walls. You will not have any privileges at all until you get the work done. That's just how I run my program here. And guess what the result is? My son being a straight A student. Yes. And yes, we have to be tougher on our boys, guys, because they are going to be the leaders in the future of this entire world. So we got to make sure that they are structured individuals. They understand what boundaries are, and they know that, listen, I got to make sure that I get a good, solid recommendation, input, feedback from my teachers whenever they talk to my parents, because I got to make sure that I do not make them look crazy, that they are doing their job as parents. And that is what it is, guys. Listen, I know that being a parent ain't for everybody. I understand that. But when you decide to do that, you have to carry every single responsibility that comes along with being a parent, which means that, guess what? Discipline your children. Stop creating YNs. Make sure that your child has structure and they don't be disrupting these classrooms and stuff, because you have kids like mine that actually are there to get their education. All right. Well, I hope I gave you guys some motivation this morning, especially you parents out there. And if you're not a parent and you're thinking about becoming one, you get some insight and some motivation. I still got to eat, feed the dog, make my coffee. Don't forget to like the video, sub to the channel, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
That's where my guitar at. Yeah, you reached the plateau, but I'm still elevating. This is my last shot, I'm leaving all devastated. Pray for my downfall, matter of fact, keep hating. Success gon' kill them all, that keeps me motivated. You reached the plateau, but I'm still elevating. This is my last shot, I'm leaving all devastated. Pray for my downfall, matter of fact, keep hating. Success gon' kill them all, that keeps me motivated. Keep all your comments and dumb opinions to yourself. Your guilty conscience will be the cause of your death. I'm a soldier, man, I take care of myself. I'm self-made, I rarely ask anyone for help unless I really need it. Make sure my task completed. Came from the vine, deep-rooted and heavy-seated. The flow's a gift from God, so every track I'm on, I'm blessed. Competition ain't nothing.